This is Pauline Perot with Jump Out of Bed, and I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you a bit about the Olympic Games. Now, I don't know if you're anything like me, but it's day 3 with Olympic withdrawal, and I really religiously followed the Games the past 16 days and enjoyed them very much. But I wanted to talk to you about the comments that I heard in some of the hockey games, the men's hockey games that I was watching, that really gave me some great insight as to the cultures that are created inside workplaces and whether or not they get the results that the organization is looking for. So take, for example, the Russians. I never got to see them play in the quarterfinal game against Finland. And one of the things that a commentator was saying after this game was how interesting it was. The coaching strategy is really what they were critiquing of the Russians. And they said that the coaches worked with a pocket or a pod of 4 to 5 players on the team, and that's how they were training them. And that could have been in part why they got the results they did, and that it seemed like a scatter team and there was like every man for themselves. And yet, I think if we look in the workplace, there's really great evidence that sometimes that's exactly how we see teams being built, that, you know, different divisions, and the larger the organization, the more divisions, and it does seem like every man for themselves, and that it may be netting you the results that we saw fall onto the Russian men's hockey team. Now, if we contrast that with the Canadian men's hockey team, specifically, I heard a comment in the final gold medal game against Sweden, and that was they were talking about how the Canadians, the roster was astronomical, $147 million of NHL players on the team, and how interesting it was on one of the drives towards the net that the commentator said, you know, he could really be in this position to take that shot from where he was, and it probably would have been a really successful outcome, but he chose to pass the puck, and you know, what's amazing about these guys is that they're taking the opportunity to really play as a team and play together, and maybe that speaks for the results that netted them the gold medal. But what I wanted you to think about, and the purpose that I had in wanting to share this message with you, is what when you look at the culture in your organization, do your team members show up and play as the Russian men's hockey team did, or do they show up and play like the Canadian men's hockey team? And I would love if you drop me a line with your thoughts in response to that question below, and as always, I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.